get everything set up here. Starting a little later. It's not quite 2, it's basically 3 at this point. That. And that. Okay. Got everything there. Just pull up Photoshop. Now get on to be busy with doing art. I might thought about this before I started streaming, but I might actually go take a leave because my back is actually like really killing me. So I might do that. Okay. So what do I have left to do here? The rug, the wardrobe, bookcase, the painting, and outside. That's what I have left to do. Might be good for me to do the outside. Might be good for me to do that. storage. Okay. And there's but yeah, I might actually step away to go get some leave. trying to think of how. YouTube? What? Why are you? I just started. Why are you doing this now? Hello? I literally just interacted with you. I need to turn this down. I think something like that. Let me zoom in and move over because I'm kind of in the way of seeing it. Yeah, something like that. Maybe? Ping comes in here, can ask him, and yeah, I think for now, that's gonna be the outside. Let me do a save. Do a good old save-a-roo. Alright. So now that just leave, that's the way I'm gonna do it, which I think is good. I don't want to do, because not going for full-on realistic per se. Going for a little bit more stylized and such, because this isn't fully like kind of like realistic. So I don't want to fully 100% render the clouds, because otherwise then that would be like my if I fully render the clouds, then that would be like that would be like let me find it. If I was to fully render the clouds 100%, then it would end up looking like this, which is not the goal. I don't think, at least. I don't think it's the goal. Not this level of rendering. That's a painting that I've done on the stream before, a while ago. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of still waking up a little bit. I ended up taking somewhat of a nap. I didn't want it to like do as big of like a nap as I did, but nonetheless I did end up taking a nap, so I'm still kind of waking up a little bit from that. Let's see here. I'm gonna put like the whole kind of god rays basically. But I don't know if I want to put them in now or put them in later after I've painted everything. So I could put them in now, which would be do another layer. This would be overlay. Or well, that wouldn't, no, that would just be normal. Now I'd just do this with overlay and 20, maybe about like 14-15%. And coming to about like there, and then I don't know, maybe make this smaller like that. Yeah. And you know what I think would be interesting is if did not stars, or maybe stars. Oh. Do that, but not overlay, just normal. Yeah, see, now that's too big. I'll make it, actually not 14, but 22. What if I do stars? I think you know what I'm going for. If you know. If you know, you know. Alright, we've made the opacity. Made the dust a little. Too. Yeah, I think that's probably better. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Uh. Yeah, that seems about right. Hmm. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. I think that's good. I think that's good. Um yeah. I saw that False has gone live to do his thing, and the title of his thing is I don't know if it shows up over here too. Yeah, fake VTubers. So I wonder what that all's gonna be. What's gonna be in the news for today. I still need to catch up on all of that. I haven't gone back and watched all of that. I have, oh my gosh, how many do I have that I need to watch? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14 to watch, not including the live streams on YouTube where he has had guests on. So not including those, it's 14 that I need to go back and watch. So I have fallen behind in all that regard. Let's see here. Do I jump back into doing the bookshelf, or do I go to doing the rug here? And then there's still the thing of, I guess, trying to, or of doing the individual floor boards. Trying to think to do about the rug here. Let me put full opacity back on. Here, no, here you are. Okay. I don't know if I ever fixed it. I know one of these sides is thinner than the other. I think that's that over here. I should have done the rug on a whole entire separate layer now that I think about it. That would have made things a little bit easier, probably. Because if I come over here, what is... Yeah, they're just... And then because that has a curves layer on it. Not that, not that. Me, that curves layer. What is that? Did I have it on a lower opacity? Might have had it on a lower opacity when I did this. Hey, penguin. did the outside. Here. Let me do the funny so you can kind of see everything. What do you think about that? Or well, hold on, let me turn this back on. There we go. Forgot I turned it off. Let me turn that back on. There we go. Now look at it, and tell me what you think. Want anything changed about the outside? Where's that good? Stream is buffering a lot because mobile data doesn't like 1880p, evidently. You should be able to change it to 720 if you need to. That's should be available. Might know. There's only just the 1880. Should also wait. Hold on. Should be able to have the different scaling. I'm confused now. People who are not affiliate only have the option of whatever they set it for in OBS. But it's supposed to be people who are affiliate and partnered have the multiple options where it's does the source, but then it also has 720 and so on and so forth. You don't think the rain is helping either? Yeah, I guess rain wouldn't necessarily help with that. That's weird. That's weird. Video stats. That that's weird. Alright, I'm confused with that. I guess I'll need to look and see, because I know there's a whole thing like before you become affiliate, you just have the one video quality available to you, and that is whatever the heck it is that you're streaming at. So if you stream at 720, that you have 720 available. If you stream at 1080, that's it, and no one can scale down from it. But then after you become affiliate, people can scale down. Be back in 20 minutes. Just when I'm back home. Guy in the eternal loading wheel. Oh no. Alright. I'll see you in the 20 minutes. I'll sit here and think about what I'm doing about this rug. Actually, I might go take a leave because I am actually in pain. You know what? Yeah, I am going to go take. I'll be back myself. I'm gonna go take a leave because yes, pain. I'm gonna go alleviate some pain. I'll be back in a minute. Meanwhile, just look at art in progress. I go, I am back. Well, and I already feel much better. Me back. Me back is... yes. It's just yes. Oh, my back. But feeling better already. Pain going away. Anyways, rug. And you turn that back off. For now. Actually, just bring it back up to 100. All right. Still not quite even. Still thicker come down here. Which actually now look at it. Need to it's looking more right. Okay, let's look more right now. Can it look more right? That was the question. Yeah, actually, I think this needs to come just a little bit further back. Man, it's crazy how fast acting Leave is. Because my back already feels so much better. For the most part, at least. That looks about right now. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I think. Alright, so let me do funny of that. Do I want to also include that or just... Let me also... Yeah, let me just do that. Grab that, and then go into a darker color. This goes smaller. Why is... Gosh. Sometimes it does weird things where the cursor almost pretty much disappears. And it's so hard to see, like, where in the world it actually is. And where I'm actually painting. Yeah, see, because, like, I can see it there, but then now it like completely disappeared there. And it's something I've dealt with all the time in Photoshop, and it's like, it's so weird. It is very much so weird. Take this and go lighter and less saturated with it. Welcome back. Welcome back. Alright, what does this look like with when I do that? Alright. Popcorn. Okay, the question is, how am I going to create texture for this? Trying to think here. Let me just scoot back a little bit here. This definitely is looking interesting for texture. looks interesting. Would it continue into the outer edge thing though? I think that's a good question. Let me just do that for the fun of it. For the fun of it. My question is, should have I chosen the base color for the outer edge? I'm doing this. The answer is probably. So I don't really have much to talk about while during the stream. Like, the art streams right after the Monday morning copy and chat streams are probably always the quietest, because I end up talking about everything on Monday, and so right after there's not much that usually happens in between the morning stream and this stream, so there's not a lot to really like sit and talk about while focusing on art and such. I'm gonna do the funny and grab that color, and then I don't think that changed. Didn't seem like that changed. Maybe it did. Okay, this time let me come in here and I'm really liking using this. This honestly is kind of cool. I think I like it. I like the using the grass brush here to create a fluffy texture or rug texture. That's the funny thing, you know, you can use brushes that are initially intended for something, for something completely different that you never would have thought, and it ends up looking like really good. Like using my snow brush to create dust, using my grass brush to make a fluffy rug texture. It's always good to experiment with using different brushes. Like if there's one particular kind of detail you need to do, experiment with whatever brushes that you may or may not have. You never know what brush might be the right thing. And it's usually something that is like, usually the best brush, you know, like you may have like I've got fur textures, right? Or for fur brushes, and for creating a kind of fluffy rug, you would think, oh, why not just use the fur brushes? And it's like, well, those are good usage for fur and some other things. But there's something better here called grass. It does something a little differently. And it ends up and it would actually work better than the fur brushes, because they're very specifically crafted in what they're and how they work and what they do. But it's fun and good to experiment and try to see and use what those brushes are not meant to be used for, and see if it works for creating the kind of like texture or all that kind of different stuff. What do you think about the rug penguin? You want a different kind of texture? Or is that a good texture for you, or a good look for the rug of the rug for you? I think it looks cool. Oh yeah, I think Lawrence is gonna release her avatar either like tonight when I go to eat dinner, possibly, or come back from dinner, or sometime early to mid tomorrow. I think that's when she's gonna be releasing her avatar, her new avatar. That's my prediction. That's my prediction on at least, unless she is diverging off, or has decided to diverge off of it for a little bit to look at avatar dynamics, which I don't think she has, because she was knocked my water bottle. What was she talking about? Weight painting. That was 2 days ago, so yeah. I think the new model will be out either when I go to eat dinner, or when I come back from eating dinner today, or early to mid-afternoon tomorrow. I'm excited. I want to know what it's gonna be. I'm excited, Aru. I can easily change and edit the texture for the rug because it's all done on this one layer here. Did I do funny? Did I? No, I didn't. That's just how it's looking. It's just the way it's looking. Right. Oh, hi. Hello. Don't do that. I want to possibly at least get started on this. Block. At least like block this out. I think I'll block this out and then come over here and finish the stuff in the bookshelf. If there's still time today after I'm done blocking this out. And there's the different plushies I have to do to put over here and here and then here. I could do that. Alright, you know, let me do that. There's painting. There's the bed. So I need to do that. No, I don't want a clipping layer. Why did he create a clipping layer? Oh, that's why. That is why you created clipping layer. What are you? Ah, you're that. Okay. Plushies. There. How about a tuxedo cat? Or is there a specific color kind cat that you want? Can make it a gray one, kind of like that one cat animal thing in the Studio Ghibli movie thing. Um. Yeah, why not do like a gray? The kind of grayish brown. Yeah, like that. But not with take that off. Oops. Weird. Must be. I think it's because the curves. Sitting here like, why is that doing what it's doing? I could do funny. Oh, will you stop doing that? Stop doing that! Good lord. Ha! Okay, well, that looks kind of funny. Inverse the triangle. Ma, that's a fine looking cat. Let me save. Let me have a good look at this. Oh. I'm leaning back in my chair. Let's see here. You went, instead of... Alright. I got the basic thing of the cat there. Of one plushie. I need to jump over. I need to... get the one last... just block of gray out of the way. And I think things will look better. Because this is pulling away from a lot of this stuff. let me... I can't do it with the mouse. I have to do it. I have to do it with my pen for whatever reason. I don't know why. But mouse go burr when trying to do this. There we go. Here, do that. Alright, let me pull up picture. Okay. So go into here. I don't know how much detail I'll do for this part. Not sure. Okay. Go in pixel mode. I might give it a thicker frame. Might not be thick enough of a frame. No, yeah, so I'm still thinking about. I am still thinking about the whole color change business stuff. I I don't know. It's my brain is doing the big thunk. I'm just kind of in the back. And just in the back of my brain, some big thinking is happening. And you know, with the, my whole kind of emblem mark thing, if I went back to my original color scheme, then that would be changed to be teal, like it first started out to be. The first iteration of that thing, of that mark, was teal. I made it teal, so I'd end up making that teal again. Yeah. Some textures on a lot of my stuff will have to be changed and edited. But if I went with the blending of the two color schemes option, then I wouldn't have to change the color of my whole emblem mark thingamabobber, whatever you want to define it as. And like I said, like this color scheme right here, I like it. Purple never was, like, a long time ago, was like a favorite color of mine. I was like, yeah, purple, yeah. But now, like, since I changed to, like, when I changed to purple like 3 years ago, over the 3 years, I'm like, yeah, I really like purple. At least this kind of purple. This is a nice shade of a nice kind of gradient shade of purple. It's nice, and I like it. But I don't know. I like this color scheme, but then, like, the other color scheme that I had for 10 years. I've only had this one for 3 years, and since I kind of been using the old one for the one Lauren's model and some of the other kind of, I don't know if I'd say generic models. But I'm gonna say the other generic kind of models I've been using my original color scheme for. And over time of using that for a month now, I think like a month. It's like I miss my original colors. I miss it. It's nice. It's very much so nice. I think it's a good, nice color scheme. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. And then the whole thing with the blending of the two. Like, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted it to open over here. This is a screenshot from the stream yesterday morning of when I was doing the funny business of changing all the stuff in Unity. And it's like, yeah, I like it. You know, it's definitely different. It is definitely 100% different. And I'm not sure if anyone really has this whole kind of thing where it goes from black to the purpley pink and then to the teal. The only person that has something similar in regards to this is Silverveil. Which, if you don't know who Silverveil is, she's a VTuber with VSojo. Silverveil here. She doesn't have black, but she goes from she's gone from 3D to 2D. I haven't seen her use her 3D in a while. Of course, I don't pop into her streams all that often. But she goes from tealish or sky blue. It's a little more sky blue than teal, although that right there is teal. She was more teal, now she's more sky blue. But she goes from teal or sky blue to pink. But doesn't have any black. So I'm kind of the inverse, or this is kind of the inverse of that, but with black, but with black, and it's very interesting. But if you were there for the stream Monday morning, there are some similarities to certain things that I'm like, oh no, nah, that's not particularly good. Oh no, that's not what I want. I don't want, some type of representation of that. It's just, nah. If you were there, you know. If you were there, you know. I don't want that per se. So my brain, and like, yes, I can edit this to some degree or other to be one way or another less like that one certain thing that I am talking about, that if you know, you know. I can edit it, because Uni was talking in Unity and he was like, oh, just do this, and other thing, and it'll be perfect. And I'm like, I don't think, I can try that, but I don't think that's going to work. Because you're still gonna have that gradient. That certain specific gradient is still gonna exist, which portrays certain things. And so even if I throw the black in there, it's still gonna be an issue. Or at least that's what I think. In my opinion, it's still gonna be an issue. I can see it still being an issue. Because people will like make a connection, like, oh, you must be this, because you have those colors. And I'm like, no. It's like, oh, well, why do you have those colors, It's like, oh, certainly you must be. Certainly you must be, right? Right? You have to be. If you have those kind of colors, then you have to be. Because no one else would use those colors. Have that kind of a gradient. Right? And so people will kind of, I can already see it now. I can see it. I can see it and I can hear it. And I'll be like, and it'll be something that sticks with me for a long time. If it ends up happening. Which wouldn't be a good thing, because I don't associate with that's not. Even though it's, and the funny thing is, like, all my friends are like, yeah, that what you've changed with that like really suits you. The blending of the colors actually really fits you and suits you and everything. And I'm like, oh really? Oh really now? Oh, really now? It's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of funny. And so that worry about association when I'm not has me like throwing out, even though like yeah it looks good, it's very different, it looks interesting, it's kind of cool, it's very very different, even though like it's like all those things are a case or a fact of a matter and such. um I am like because of that worry of association, I want to boot that out. Like, yeah, no blending of the colors. No blending. It's either one or the other for this or the OG colors. Just because of that. So it's kind of an interesting conundrum. I mean, honestly, it's a very interesting conundrum. And there's like maybe one or two other people that I want to ask about what their opinion is about color change and such, and like throw in the third funny option of blending the two, and then like see what they think about that. I know probably one of the people that I want to ask will probably pick up on it pretty fast. Of the unintentional association, so to speak, I guess. And like Major was saying in the morning stream Monday, that the whole white and teal and that such stuff, like the OG, my original color scheme business, is different and like kind of rare across streamers. Cause like every streamer and their mother is like purple and black, or is some color similarity like that and black. right? So it's kind of, I don't know. Cause like to do some of this stuff probably, which I won't do now, because that would be distracting away from painting. I might do it later. Why is this being weird? I just now realized. This is being weird. Why? Why is it being weird? Huh. It just seems like it's being weird. Maybe it's... No. No, most certainly it's being weird. That's weird. What? Oh. Oh, that's... I forgot. I completely forgot. No wonder. No wonder. I completely forgot. Ha 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 ha. Okay, there we go. Now... Now color should be normal. Now color should be normal. That was weird. I was like, what? Why is color faded and not what color is supposed to be? It's because of a layer I had for the wall to do lighting. I'm gonna try plugging this. I don't have my phone plugged in because my cord I use for charging it through my computer has been freaking the absolute heck out. It goes so yeah, plug it in. Hopefully it doesn't start freaking the heck out. I need to get a new cord, a new long cord for my phone, because normal phone charger cords are not long enough and don't reach, or would not reach. There's a lot of things I need to replace and such. Things breaking, getting old and all. It's a mess. Oh yeah, and my motherboard's still coming down by a few cents every few days. It's so weird. It's like, and it comes down by like 10 cents every few days. I'm like, what? Huh? Huh? You wanna run that by me again? Something's not right about that. Something's not right here. Something's not right about that. Something's not right. It's like, I don't, you know what, let's see if it's changed any since the last time I checked. It's come, wait, now what? Okay, now it's come down 4 cents. Like, what was it? Last night. Or no. Was it last? I think it was last night. I checked. And it was it was 949.39. It has come down 4 cents and is now 949.35. What is happening? This is weird. This is weird. Coming down by a few cents every day. So if it's coming down by about, we'll say 5 cents per day. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do some math here just to be funny. Okay. It's coming down 5 cents every day. And we'll do it for a whole year. 365 times 5. So in a year's time, actually no way. No, it would be 0.05, not 365 times 0.05. Right? So in a year, it would come down $18. Right? Am I doing that math right? I think I'm doing that math right. Yeah, so in a year it'll come down $18 if it continues down its path of going down by 5 cents every day. In a year's time, it'll come down $18. So it'll be $9.31. And some cents. That's kind of funny. That's kind of a big funny. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a big funny. Alright, let me pull those back up and nope, stop it. So I want to do it. I want to go back over here. You fool. You fool. Bamboozle. Ugh. Back popping. I'm gonna finish up blocking out the colors for the painting, and then I'm gonna end my stream because it is 5:35. And I keep getting caught with my pants down, basically, for being heralded away for the feast that is which dinner, which is dinner. So I'd rather have some time to just casually end my stream instead of be like, I'm ending my stream, why? You know. I don't want to rush to end my stream, so I'm gonna block everything out for the tiny painting, and then I'm gonna end my stream. Because it is getting close to that dinner. And I'm hungry, even though I had 2 bowls of popcorn while streaming. I'm hungry. There's not that much left to do in this painting, actually. Not this time thing, but like the whole entire thing in general. It's pretty darn close to being finished. I'm hopefully finish it this week. I would be surprised if I don't finish it this week. If I don't finish it this week, then something went wrong. The fun part or fun thing is I'm doing this tiny painting all on one layer. So that's gonna be the big funny. Or it's gonna be a big funny. Nah. Go with this color as a base. I think. Unless. No. I think this is a better base. Pixelmon! Actually, I mean, I get to finish blocking this out before I'm heralded away. Alright, I think that's all the gray space in the little painting. Yee. Leave it at that. Oh. Alright. Do the funny deselect and save. Oh, ow. Ugh. Yeah, it's looking good. I think it's looking good. I think it's looking pretty good. I personally am liking how this whole entire thing looks and such. Should definitely be able to finish it within this week. Should definitely, and especially if I start on time. Definitely if I start on time Thursday. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't finish it. I wouldn't be surprised if I finish it Thursday. Honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. So yeah. Big thing I'm thinking about. Talk about things when you kind of wrap up here. And big thing I'm thinking about color scheme change for the channel and me. That's a big thing going on in the back of my head. I'm not sure what to do with it. I'm not actually sure. I'm not actually sure what I want to do about that. I'm gonna think about it more. And like I said, what if I make a decision to change color scheme, I'll do a whole kind of re-debut thing, and I'll tie it in with a fancy update that I've got in the works for model. I'll tie it in with that probably. Probably. We'll see. We'll see what happens and all. But yeah. Late night stream tonight. Late night stream. Red Dead Redemption Online. That's gonna be about like 12 a.m. to 12 a.m., 1 a.m., somewhere around there, my time, Eastern Standard Time, probably. It may start later, who knows? Or it might start, no, it wouldn't start earlier. If anything, it'd start later. So I'll be there for that. That's where all the chaotic shenanigans happen. And the chaotic shenanigans don't happen during the art stream. It's very chill and casual, and me kind of just full focus on doing art, painting. But yeah. Anyways, let's see here. Well, gosh darn it. He was streaming. Now he's not streaming anymore. Why is no one that I can raid ever streaming when I'm going to end my stream? It's so frustrating. Still, like, majority of people playing Elden Ring. It's kind of funny. I have no intentions of playing that game. I have no intentions of getting and playing that game. Well, guess that means I'm not raiding anyone. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, yep. I think that's about it. I'm gonna wrap this up here so I don't, because the heralding call is probably gonna be in a few minutes. So yeah, look forward to the finishing of this week, most likely. May even Thursday. And look for and be here for the late night stream. Red Dead Redemption craziness happens. Yes, fun times, fun shenanigans with everyone. Me, Uni, Major, Pong, probably Silver, unless he's working. Oh yeah. Anyways, you guys know what happens when I don't have anyone to raid. Oh boy, you all get sent into the void. So that's where I'm gonna send ya. Upon your death. As always, just with this streaming business, just look for me when you see me, and I'll be there. But for now, go say hi to the void. Now die.